Aloha. It is day 8 and PM feeding. As you can see, Sally rose and then settled, so she's happy. The reason I have another jar here is a really lovely lady from up the road who runs the farm stand and lets me take surplus produce up there to give away. Found out that I have sourdough starter and asked if she could have some because she would like to start baking sourdough again to provide at our farm stand. And I was like, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is discard into this jar and feed them both. So I'm gonna feed mine, Sally, and keep her happy, right? And then I'm gonna feed her offspring and keep her happy tonight as well. And then tomorrow morning, hand it off to her so that she'll have a one night fed starter. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But here's Sally. She's smelling yummy, looking bubbly. I'm gonna go ahead and pour half of this into this jar and see where we go. But first I'm gonna stir her up. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Good job, Sally. Yes. Awesome. Cool. All right. So now, let's get you in there. Let's clean this up and see where we are. Get that down there. Yep, she's about half. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed her, and then feed her offspring. It's in a smaller jar, so it's definitely looking higher than this one. But you know what? Since this is already in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and feed the offspring. So in hers, I'm just using all-purpose flour because I only made enough of my special flour for mine. So I'm gonna go ahead, pour 1 cup, scant cup in there, stir it up, add some water. That wasn't quite 4. There you go, that's half a cup. We'll start with that, because like I said earlier, we can always take out, right? Yeah. I'm just trying to get all that flour in there. I didn't think about that when I grabbed this jar, that it's multifaceted. So yeah, I'm stirring it up a little wee bit stiff. But there we go. Getting all of it incorporated. Cool, it's looking good. Ended up, yeah, actually giving a full, complete 4 ounce. Let me just make sure that all those angles are well stirred and incorporated. Gloppy, pancakey. A little too pancake. I want to put a splash more. You know, if it were mine, I'd be like, okay. But since I'm giving it away, it's like a little bit of pressure. Oh yeah, that's coming together much better. Much better. Sally, your baby's doing good. Awesome. Let's get all those corners. There we go. Pankeki. In Hawaiian, the word for child or offspring is keiki. So this literally is pankeki, or jar keiki. I know, funny. All right, so this one is set to go. And hopefully she'll bloom as normal. And now we feed Sally. So here's your cup, Sally, with your special blend flour. Get that out of your way. There you go. There you go. And I'm gonna give you water right away because I know you're gonna need it. Okay. Stir you up. Awesome. It's kind of exciting to be able to provide in that manner. And it was a total fluke too, because somebody else had asked for some in our community, and somebody said, oh, I have some for you, and they coordinated that pickup. And other people chimed in and said, oh, I want some too, I want some too. And I said, hey, you know, tap me if anybody needs. And she did. I was so stoked. I really, really like her her pharmacy. It's called Kalai Pharmacy, and it's spelled Farmacy, like a little play on the words, farm stand and providing nutrition or, you know, health to your community. Anyway, she lives up the road, and I really, really love their breads, and her giant chocolate chip cookies are also really awesome. And so when we started getting surplus, and John said, hey, why don't you ask them if we can take some up there? And I was like, brilliant. And I told her, I don't want any money for it. I just want people to eat it. And so every time we have way too much, I take bins up there. So one time it was peppers, another time it was eggplant. Again, there was eggplant. And then there was cucumbers. And the key thing is getting it to the people. That one's almost a little too gloppy. I just want a little bit more. You really have to like get to know your starter and know your oh, what is that word I'm looking for? The viscosity, the what you want, you know, not too wet, but not too thick. I mean, she is going to thin herself out as she eats. And yeah, oh, that's much better. That's much better. Yes. Okay. So Sally girl, you're doing great. I really appreciate my discard crackers today. I don't know if you saw that video, but I made crackers from this morning's discard. There's no discard tonight because that your keiki is gonna go to the farm stand lady. Yeah. And then we'll see if that other person reaches out who tapped, in which case tomorrow's discard might go to somebody else. It's exciting. All right. That's it. Sally girl's going to bed, and happy hour can commence. Awesome. Thank you all. Happy Aloha Friday. See you tomorrow maybe.